afternoon, class.
Good afternoon.
How you guys doing?
Good.
So we're going to start reading a story by one of my favorite authors. Has anyone heard of Gabriel Garcia Marquez?
No.
No? Okay, well, he wrote this story called Very Old Man with Enormous Wings. And before we really get into the story, we're going to talk about character traits and how we're going to use imagery and descriptors to describe what we think about the character before we start reading. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, so does everyone remember our reading song? No? I'll start you off. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Quincy, go ahead and start our reading.
You have to go very close to see that it was an old man, a very old man, laying face down in the mud, who, in spite of his tremendous effort, couldn't get up, impeded by his enormous wings.
So what do you guys think about that?
He old and he can't pick his wings up.
He's way down.
They're too big.
Because it say he way down.
What do you think that says about his character so far?
He's weak.
He weak.
Going through something. He's depressed.
Okay, let's see what else we can gather from this. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Akimio, tell me what yours said.
All right. There were only a few faded hairs left on his bald skull, and very few teeth in his mouth. And his pitiful condition of drenched great-grandfather had taken away any sense of grandeur he might have had.
All right, so what does that tell you about our character now?
He's pitiful.
He old.
He's pitiful and old still?
Yeah, he old.
What do you think words like his pitiful condition or sense of grandeur?
He's sick.
He's sick?
He's sick.
Okay.
No.
He's dying.
He's ill.
Why do you think he's dying? Let's make some educated guesses about that. Why do you think he's dying?
He has wings now.
Faded hair. Because he's turning into an angel. He can't get up.
Okay. That's a really good guess. What made you gather that?
Because they were talking about his wings.
Okay.
And since he couldn't get up, maybe it's because it's not really his time yet.
What does everybody else think about that?
Very insightful.
Just about.
Okay. All right, let's try one more. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Let's rap. Let's read it aloud, please. Stop. Tiara.
He's an angel, she told them. He must have been coming for the child, but the poor fellow is so old that the rain knocked him out.
So remember when Kendra, when she was made the assumption that he might be an angel and it wasn't his time. What does this excerpt from the book tell you? What do you think might be happening?
I mean, he is an angel, but
He's dying.
he's not. I wouldn't say he's necessarily dying, but he's too old to kind of deal with the conditions that he was flying in because like it was raining, so he got knocked out, and he was coming to get somebody.
Okay. So what I want you all to do right now, after we've read these nice excerpts, I want you to get with the person that has the excerpt that's similar to yours, and then I want you to discuss with each other what your excerpt means, and then we're going to share it with the class. So go ahead.
Okay.
You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Got 2 more seconds. You're working with the person that has the same one as you and coming up with a consensus as to basically
Yeah, I'm
retell the
just
story.
and now he's trying to get up.
Trying to get up.
But because it's really big wings, he can't get up, so he's really old. And he's already put down because of the rain.
Alright, you guys ready?
Well, maybe not.
I think this man already dead. He did.
We're gonna go with the first one.
Alright, everybody get back to your spots. Quickly. Okay, great. So, group 1. From your excerpt, can you try and tell me what do you think the story is going to be? How is the story, what's the story like right now?
Well, based off our excerpt, he's a really old man that's laying face down in the mud. So we feel like he fell, and yeah.
Okay, group 2.
Well, what we gathered was, I mean, he didn't have many hairs on his head or anything, and he was just a very old-looking man as once they approached him.
Man, that man was just beautiful.
All right, so
was old and feeble, so he couldn't do the trip because he was too old and a little too fragile.
So what we gather from the story is that our character is a very old man who's sad and pitiful and depressed, and he just might be an angel.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see once we read the book. Thanks, you guys.